Monday morning. Everyone hates it. Against your own personal desires, you wake up early in the morning and it's back to reality. Whether that be going to school, work, or simply just coming to terms with the fact that you now have a whole week of facing responsibilities in an overwhelming world. But I guess ultimately, we're just tired. Throughout each day of our lives, we go through a succession of events and activities. You know, going to work, studying for exams, playing sports, dealing with the fact that some governments have absolutely no idea what they're doing in the middle of a pandemic. But in general, you get the gist. Some things more stressful than others, and over the spread of a week, as each day comes and goes, these things pile up and in a sense feel to take the life out of us. But in a life where things don't seem to stop, we find comfort and peace during the one time where we can catch a break, and in a sense what this whole video is a culmination of: sleep. You know, that thing you do at night time where you close your eyes and begin dreaming of yourself as a superhero, going on the perfect date with the perfect partner, or some other weird stuff, who knows. But for the most part, this period of the day, at night time, or actually during the day depending on your preference, acts as a period where we all get to forget our stresses, forget our worries, and simply do nothing. That is, until the break of dawn arrives once again and our eyes open up to what would probably be the restart of everything. No more comfort, no more relaxation, just life coming at you very fast. And one of the strangest things I find about this is how we experience every part of this each day. Yet, as it happens each day, it tends to feel as though it's the first time. Like a paradoxical loop that we are unaware of our own presence within. Constantly waking up like it's the first time we've ever had to do it. I mean, there is an old saying that goes something like, you may never get used to those things that give you discomfort, but to proceed with life, you must come to terms with them. Or probably something like that, but you get what I'm trying to say. Now, looking at the science behind all this stuff, you can see certain patterns or reasoning for how we sleep and why we gain/lose comfort in the process. Recorded in experiments by Jürgen Aschoff and Reuter Waver way back in the 1960s, studying temperature and light rhythms in human sleep patterns, they showed that people tended to naturally fall asleep more when they had some control of the lights, their temperature timing started to shift, yada yada yada, yeah, some stuff you've probably heard before or could have thought up using our own intuition, hooray. I, however, have my own theory on all this stuff, which I am inescapably going to share. And do be warned, this might come across as random, but it will make sense. Okay, so, you see how for most people, there's a point in our lives where our open memory tends to stop, most commonly around the age of 4. It's true, what our memory allows us to openly picture in our minds is limited to only going back so far. But what if our memory goes back much further without us knowing, but affecting us on a daily basis? What if we still do remember certain things in the form of raw emotions, feelings and sensations from the moment we were born or even prior to that? The way we sleep most comfortably is astoundingly similar to an unborn child in the womb. We tend to wrap ourselves up as perhaps a way of imitating the warmth provided by a sack of water. We also curl ourselves up in similar positions to that of a child in the womb, and then once again, we wake up on that Monday morning, back to the reality that we are now being dragged back into a world without the guaranteed comfort we had in that time. Possibly revisiting the memory of when we were first born and introduced to the bright lights and sensations of the world, feeling the colds, the fear, and all else that comes along with it. Crying and screaming as a child, complaining of exhaustion as an adult. So, I guess aside from the theories, you could say that the purpose of this video is to open you up to the reality of attaining satisfaction and comfort. It is often said that home is not a place, but an irrevocable condition. You make your location into a home, and you find comfort in certain acceptance. People often complain about where they are and have desires of other locations, where the people of that place also complain and have wishes to be in the opposite direction. Much like this, perhaps new problems tend to seek us out as time progresses, or perhaps they are the same problems that we find new ways to not get over. In any scenario, it is possible to find comfort and remember to appreciate every moment that you're in. Just remember to rest easy and probably don't stay up so late all the time.